Hey friends, it's your girl Terry. Hope everyone's having a great day. I've got a candle haul here, you guys, and I'm talking about the gift gala shops. Yeah, I got a few things here, some goodies. I'm really excited about from her summer collection. This is like kind of like her second part. She did two collections, and this is the most recent one, and I'm excited. So if you're interested in seeing what I got, stay tuned. As you can see, woo, it's bigger than my head. I got a sizable box here. It's not too heavy. I stuck to wax melts and I got I think four candles, but I got them as the refills. So that means they are sitting in a plastic container rather than candle jars. And that is making my package a little big, but not so heavy. So I'm going to work on getting this open and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got everything opened and we're ready to go. I picked up four candles, as I mentioned earlier, always refills, and I picked up four wax melts. I had forgotten, although I shopped from the most recent summer collection, which she is calling, I believe it's the Summer to Savor collection. I also picked up a couple of candles from her prior summer collection, which was called, I have it here. I have her website open so I could pull scent notes. Endless summer collection. So there were a couple candles or fragrances that I fell in love with from that collection, and I needed to have them in my life again. So I picked up two of those. So 2 and 2. And then the wax melts I think are all from the current summer collection, which again was the Summer to Savor collection. I do have my fan on, so I apologize. Hair will be flying around. It's actually a really beautiful day here today. I think it's only going to get up to like 75. So that's like my perfect kind of day. Actually, my perfect day would be like 68, but 75 is not bad. I'll take it. It is sunny out. We had like rain for like a full week, which is great actually because we needed it. So we've gotten the sun back a few days ago, and now we're seeing that again. Now, you guys know I'm a girl after a rainy day anyway, so I actually prefer a rainy day to a sunny day. But the sun is back, and I suppose we do need some sun, so there you have it. So the Gift Gala shop is based out in Texas. It is owned by Shelby. She also has a YouTube channel here. I don't know that she has posted anything recent to it, but there's a lot of great videos to be seen there. So check them out. She is really talented with her videos, with her scents, with everything she creates. Very talented woman. She does seem to post quite a bit on Instagram. So if you're looking for recent stuff, go check out her Instagram. I will post her website and her Instagram below so you can find her. It is the Summer to Savor collection. I've got it pulled up here. I am actually going to pull it up so I can see the scents here, because I'm going to go over the wax melts first. And as I mentioned, all of the wax melts are from the new collection. Now, she is saying that these are Summer Carnival candles. Then it also says Summerween. Summerween Apothecary Jar Non-Toxic Luxury Candle. Beachy Bakery and Boardwalk Scents. Midsummer Sweets. I noticed that she has been doing more gourmands, and I am here for it. I've mentioned before that I am really enjoying this candle company. I'm getting good results with her candles. They are throwing well in my home. I'm getting good results with her wax melts, also throwing well in my home. And so I am delighted to see that she is bringing us more gourmand scents, because you know your girl is a big lover of gourmands. So let's get to it and talk about the wax melts I got. All right, we'll start with the one I'm a little unsure of. It's kind of my wild card because these scents don't tend to be my favorite, which is kind of wild because I used to love these scents, but something along the way changed with my nose, and I don't pick up these scents the way I used to. Summer Boardwalk used to be one of my favorite candles from Bath and Body Works. I had a ton of them in my stash, and recently, like, I just can't burn that candle anymore. It's just too much. It kind of makes me nauseous. I don't know what the problem is, but it kind of drives me nuts when your nose changes like that, because, you know, you stock up on your favorites, and then later on down the line, you find out not my favorite so much anymore. Now, that doesn't usually happen to me, so I'm usually pretty safe with my stock ups. But speaking of, you guys, my back is killing me so bad right now. I don't know how much filming I'm going to get done today. I want to get 2 more videos done. I want to get my empties done, and I want to get my second and spruce haul done, my RTS haul. So I don't know if I'll make it through 3 videos, but we'll see. But my back, I also want to do a crinkle haul, but that's not going to happen yet because I don't have all my Memorial Day sale shipments in yet. So that's not ready. I have a couple. Yeah, I might have went a little crazy. I mean, compared to the other sales, I kind of kept it tame, but I still bought more than I probably should have because my candle collection is insane. But as I was saying, I've been working on organizing my candles downstairs. I got some new shelves in, and my daughter put them together. One of them was broken, so I've got to deal with that situation, and it sucks because the color I need is out of stock, and I don't know if they're going to get more. So the broken one's just sitting down there for now while I figure out what to do, because I have to return it no matter what, but I'd rather exchange it because I need another one. So we'll see. But anyway, I am working on organizing the, like, candles I had usually sitting in front of where I film that were sitting in crates and stacked up, and I was like, I need to get these on shelves. And let me tell you, just moving them all out of the way and then bringing them back over and getting them on the shelves, and I was twisting the shelves around and flipping them upside down, trying to make them go in the way I wanted, and it was just kind of a fiasco. I had a mess and a half going on down there. I still kind of do. But it looks a lot better than it did. But that's okay. It's a work in progress. I've got to work this week, so I'll have to, like, sporadically, you know, continue to work on it. But I got most of what I needed done. So that broken shelf issue has kind of impeded my progress, which sucks. But all that to say is my back is killing me. So if you see me kind of shuffling stuff, I really should have taken something. I haven't eaten anything. I am working on a latte. I know it says it's a Starbucks, but I actually made my own latte. I reused the cup. So I guess I could technically take some ibuprofen because it's milk, but I don't like to take ibuprofen unless I eat something because it tears up my stomach. So I haven't taken anything, but that may change. Once I finish this, I may just go eat something small, down a couple ibuprofen, and hopefully that helps. But whew, don't have a candle collection the size as mine is, because it causes problems physically, mentally, all the things. All right, so the scent that we were talking about that I'm a little scared of, but I picked it up. I figured wax melts are the way to go. So this is Midnight Snack Shack. I feel like I could mess up that name real easy. Her wax melts do not have the scent notes on them, which is why I opened up the website so I could tell you. So this is salted caramel popcorn. I'm already like popcorn, caramel popcorn. I will say that I feel much better about a caramel popcorn than I do a buttered popcorn. I just don't really like buttered popcorn scents. I love the smell of buttered popcorn, but I don't in wax. Salted caramel popcorn, marshmallow fluff, pink sugar crystals, cashmere coconut. Do those notes sound interesting or what? I think they definitely do. Sticky salted caramel popcorn, gooey marshmallow fluff, and pink sugar crystals wrapped in soft cashmere coconut beneath glowing neon carnival lights after dark. I was watching Amy's video, and I think she liked this, but I know she likes scents like this. Wow, her wax looks a little different. It looks a little smoother. Her wax, in her melts are a little bit crumbly, but this doesn't look like that at all. Huh, I wonder if she's worked on it a little bit. Not that I had any problem with performance. Oh, I like this. So this is mild. This is not like over aggressive, in your face you know, kind of like Summer Boardwalk is. Since this is smooth, I'm going to try to pop it out. I don't know if it's going to work. Even with Kringle, which I've noticed also is apparently adding more soy to their wax melts. I don't know if it's all soy, but I've noticed that there's a change in their recent wax melts. And I'm all for it. Wow! It did pop out. I wonder, yeah, look how smooth that is. I mean, look, I wonder if she's tinkered with this formula. I love this. This is nice. I do get that cashmere note. So the salted caramel popcorn is tamed down. You do get it. It is definitely a salty caramel popcorn, but this is how I like it. It's not boom, in your face, sickeningly sweet. It's not like that at all. I think the marshmallow tones that down. I wouldn't know there's pink sugar in here. I mean, I can kind of smell it because I know that it says that, but it's not like overly pink sugar either. But I do pick up that cashmere note. I wouldn't say that this is perfumey, so don't be scared of that. But it does have that little bit of a conceptual vibe with the concession stand kind of thing going on. Yeah, this is really nice. The coconut is also toned down. I would venture to say, even if you don't love coconut, this may be something you would still like. But then again, I would say try wax melts first and not go big right up into the candle, because I haven't warmed this. I don't know how it's going to transpire when it's, you know, like a candle's burned or when a wax melt is melted. I don't know. So I'm just telling you what I smell on cold. And of course, scent is subjective. We all smell it differently. But if your nose is similar to mine and you don't tend to love like circus concession scents or like summer boardwalk scents, carnival scents, caramel popcorn scents, that may be worth giving a whirl. I really like how that smells. Next up is a Sunset Bakery. This one I think I'm gonna like, but I'm not sure because it has honey and has almond, although it's almond macaron. So I think I'm gonna like that part of it, but honey always scares me. It is the very first note mentioned. I don't know if that means anything, but I feel like a lot of times when vendors are selling products and they list notes, a lot of times they list the heavier notes first, but I don't know that that is the case. But anyway, Sunset Bakery is golden honey, almond macaron, baked strudel, cozy spices. So it's described as golden honey and almond macaron swirl through buttery baked strudel and cozy spices, filling the air with the warmth of a tiny seaside bakery at sunset. Yeah, look how smooth that is. That is really interesting. Okay, so I do get that honey. I do get the honey. It's not an overly sweet honey, but I don't know that I love it, and that's not anything against how Shelby put this together. That's just a me thing. I can't believe I can pop these out. Oh, this smells so good on the bottom. I'm getting that strudel on the bottom. Oh, yum. Oh, yum. Oh, I'm getting a good dose of the almond macaron on the bottom. Oh, so this is like crumbly and sweet and creamy. I do get the spices, but they're kind of subtle. Oh, this is delicious on the bottom. So I get more of that honey on the top. So I think once this goes into my wax melter, all of that is just going to kind of marinate together and just come out as perfect. Oh, I really love how the bottom smells. I get a really good dose of that almond macaron, and it's good. Yeah. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Kringle sprinkled macarons, but with the extra notes like the honey and a little bit of the spice. But I'm not sensitive to spice, so keep that in mind too. But I don't think it's like overly spicy. Toasted coconut creme. I did decide to get this in a wax melt, even though this scent sounds right up my alley. I love things like this. But I was thinking it may possibly be light. And plus, I just wanted to get 2 candles from this particular collection, and there were 2 other ones, which, if you know me, I'm sure you could figure out which 2 I have in my haul here, if you knew what scents were being released, I'm sure you could figure it out with no problem. But this one, I was thinking it could be a lighter scent. I feel like in other wax worlds it tends to be, and I thought, let me just get the wax melts, and I'll probably need to allow it some cure time, but I haven't got my nose in it yet. These are all fresh smells. You watched me open the box, or you saw the box was not opened. But anyway, I do know that Amy said that her candle was pretty light in this one. But it sounds like it was pretty delicious. But it also sounded like, according to Amy, this was vanilla heavy. And I'm hoping for more coconut because I am a coconut girl. All right, so toasted coconut creme is coconut cream pie, brown sugar, and tonka bean. Buttery coconut cream pie swirls with warm brown sugar and smooth vanilla bean, filling the air with rich bakery sweetness after a long summer day in the sun. She has a way with words. Oh my gosh, yes. I swear I'm telling you something's different here. It is light. It is light. I think Amy said that Shelby did say that this is just going to be a lighter one. I don't get coconut right off the bat when I open it. Remember, though, these are freshly poured. This literally showed up on my stuff yesterday. So this hasn't been sitting that long. So I will definitely let this cure for a little bit, especially soy wax. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this punched out. Try not to break them, but I'm actually shocked how well they're coming out, because usually they crumble and I can't pull them out. So I'm going to tell you, I think the wax formula is different. Not that I have any, you know, I don't have the 401. Look at my baby. Hi, Jersey girl. Hi, sugars. Hi, baby. Lord, I am having a time. I really want to smell this bottom because I want to see if I pick up the coconut. Woo! I finally got it. Oh, there's the coconut. Isn't that funny how the scents, sometimes the oils kind of settle at the bottom. Oh, it smells delicious. It doesn't smell as light on the bottom as it does on the top. It doesn't smell super light to me on the bottom. I mean, it's not strong by any means, but I don't think it's like overly light. This may perform better in wax melts than it would in a candle. This is delicious. This is your edible coconut. It smells just like a coconut cream pie. Oh, yeah. I like what the Tonka is doing here. It's just giving it a little bit of depth. Just a little bit, because overall it is a gourmand scent. But it definitely is giving that vanilla baseline. I love that. I love that. It smells so light on the top, though. It's so funny. But on the bottom, it smells pretty good. I'll still let that cure some, because I think it's just going to need it. I did warm one of her vanilla heavy scents, which I have here, because I loved it. But I warmed one of her, I think it was vanilla heavy. It was like vanilla and cinnamon sugar or something like that. And it was light when I warmed it, which is not typical with her wax melts. So I decided to let it cure up some more, because vanilla heavy scents can, you know, go the way of light if you don't let them sit long enough. That is toasted coconut creme. And the last wax melt I have here is Lemon Velvet Gelato. I was watching McKenna's video and she loves this fragrance. I have kind of had a love-hate relationship with Lemon Bakery this year, because I picked up a couple of candles from Kringle. Well, one was already in my stash, Lemon Sugar Marshmallow. You guys heard me go to town about the experience I had with it. Every time I've burned it, every single time I've burned it, it's just been a bad experience. And I love the fragrance, but I hate what the wicks and the fragrance oils do to each other. They just don't behave or play together properly. And so I've learned that that's just one I need to do. When I pick it up, I really just need to burn it that year or warm it, you know, what have you. But I need to not let that oil sit on my shelf, because they, like I said, they just don't play well together. They don't age well together. And so I'm just a little over that candle. But then I bought the Lemon Drop Cookies candle, which is new, part of the spring line this year. And I loved how it smelled in cold. I lit it up and I was like, oh, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't jiving with my nose. I just did not like it at all. So I thought, okay, I'm going to put it out and I'll burn it again later. Maybe I'm just having an off nose day. So another day, I lit it back up and it smelled exactly the same. And again, I couldn't tell you what I was smelling. I just know I didn't like it. And I was like, yeah, this is just not doing it for me. So I put it out and I let it set. And the next time my daughter came over, I said, if you like how that candle smells, it's yours. And she took it with her. So I liked how it smelled on cold. So I don't know what she'll think when she burns it. I will check back in with her. I know the last time I did check with her, she had not burned it yet. But she has been burning sea breeze and enjoying it. So I'm glad she enjoyed my sea breeze. I want it back. It's, you know, I got to pull out my sea breeze candle soon. But anyway, all that to say that me and Lemon Bakery have not been enjoying each other this year. But I did pick up Shelby's lemon pound cake and I melted it in wax melts recently. And I did like it. I agree with Amy. It's more buttery pound cake heavy than it is lemon. And I kind of enjoyed that. It wasn't an overly strong thrower for me, but I did pick it up. I could smell it. It was present in my room. Not everything is going to be a banger. But anyway, I thought this sounded kind of lovely despite what I've been through the past few weeks with Lemon and Bakery. So let's get into the scent notes. So this is lemon chiffon, which I love me some Scentsy's lemon coconut chiffon, which is back in the vault, which is going away today. So that's not going to do you any good. But anyway, lemon chiffon, marshmallow cream, vanilla bean. So that's all there is to it. So I'm like, okay, it sounds a lot like what I've been getting into, but we'll see. Silky lemon gelato layered with fluffy vanilla cream and toasted marshmallow sweetness, drifting through glowing boardwalk lights and warm summer air long after sunset. So is this going to be like a lemon ice cream, like a lemon meringue, a lemon cream? Okay, this one smells kind of light on the top too. Oh no, there was a lemon. Oh, that's kind of a little bit of a tart lemon. Like, it's sweet too. It almost has a little bit of that lemonade vibe, which is so typical with lemon scents. Let me see if I can get it popped out. That one came out easy. Woo, that lemon makes you pucker a little bit. I like it. I do get that creaminess from the vanilla and the marshmallow. This is a nice lemon though. It's the kind that makes you pucker a little bit, like pucker your lips. You can smell the tartness, but you can also smell a little bit of sweetness. And then the vanilla and the marshmallow kind of turn it down a little bit, but don't get it wrong. Lemon is still a star here, which is probably what people would like who love lemon. I like it. It does kind of smell like a lemon gelato. Kind of like you go to Rita's, you get that lemon water ice, and they mix it in with the vanilla soft serve ice cream. I like it. I like it. That is lemon velvet gelato. And I'm thinking since I'm going to throw it in the warmers, I don't have to worry about any kind of weird smell when I burn it. All right, guys, let's get into the candles. So as I mentioned, I got all my candles as refills. So the refills come in kits like this. So it's like a plastic, pretty sizable container, plastic container. She puts the name on there. There's instructions on the front as to how to refill your candles. So basically you take an empty candle jar that you've already used. You clean it out. I have 3 jars waiting. I have 4 candles, so I need another jar. So I'm working on burning some more. I use both her jars and Caramel Sundays jars. They both will work. I know a lot of other candle companies also use those same type of jars. A Kringle Country candle jar, a medium size, would work as well. Copper Candle, I think, has those jars. There's a variety of companies that have the jars. I will say I only use the jar, reuse it once, because I know people are always concerned about whether or not a candle can, or a candle jar can hold up to a second, third, fourth burn. I definitely don't test it after a second burn, so I reuse that jar one time, and then I toss it. And maybe that's not a good practice either, but it's working for me so far. And that's what I'm going to do because I'm an old lady. It's my prerogative, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So anyway, yeah, her instructions are all here. It's super easy. You just throw this in the microwave for a couple of minutes. You melt down the wax. You pour it in your candle jar after wicking it. Her wicks are included, so it has 2 wicks inside. I'll open one of these up so you can see it. And Shelby has been including the label. So once I'm all done, the candle looks like I purchased it from the website. And it saved me a good amount of money. I did know, oh my gosh, this smells amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Woo! She includes her label in there, so I can put that on the jar. I love that she's doing that. And then there's 2 wicks, and the wicks have a little bit of sticky on the bottom, and I have no problem with them sticking. I just attach them to the bottom of the jar. I fill it with wax. I put the label on first, so I don't have to worry about that, and I don't have to remember which jar I put which wax in when I have multiples. The first time I did this, I only had 1 candle, so I didn't have to worry. But I put the label on, fill it with wax after wicking it. I don't know why I keep forgetting the wick part, but that's important, or you can't burn your candle. And then I use like an object to kind of run across the top of the jar to keep my wicks in place. And you could use anything. I was using, it's like a little Cricut tool. So I use that, but you could use a butter knife. You could use anything to keep your wicks in place, a clothespin, you know, what have you. And then I let it set. Mine took longer than this says. Hers says let set 1 to 2 hours and trim the wicks. Mine took probably 3.5 hours to set, which is fine. It's not like I was going to burn them right away, so I don't care. But it did take longer to set. It could have been cooler in my house too. So once it's set, I trimmed the wicks, and I took a leftover caramel sundaes lid, because I mean I have leftover cork lids, but I like the caramel sundae lids better, so I just stuck those on it, and I put the candle on my shelf, and it's ready to go when I'm ready to burn it. A good savings. These are $20.99, and the apothecary style candles are $32. At least this collection. This is her endless summer collection, so her first summer collection. I did notice there seems to be a price increase, at least with her newest summer collection, the Summer to Savor collection, because those candles were listed for $34. These were still priced at $20.99. So basically, I get like a candle free if I'm ordering 4 of them. So I definitely went with this option. At first, when I first heard about this, I was like, no, that seems like too much work. But then Amy from Beloved Fragrance Finds did a video on it. So check out her video if you have a chance. She did a video on it, and I was like, that doesn't look too bad. And then she talked about the price, and I was like, oh, the price difference? Worth it. So I decided to get all my candles this way. So I did. So this is Midway Magic. If you didn't see, let me get that close in there. If you didn't see that already, that's the name right there. This has scent notes of cinnamon sugar, golden batter, buttercream, and vanilla. This is a nostalgic county fair night. Sweet, warm, and glowing. This was a scent I was referring to earlier when I mentioned that I had like a vanilla heavy scent that was kind of light when I melted it in the wax melts. So I have the other half of my clam sitting upstairs, and I'm going to do that eventually, but I decided to let it sit some. You guys, this is exactly what she says it is. Cinnamon sugar, check. Golden batter, check. Buttercream, vanilla, check, check. This is a vanilla heavy, delicious, decadent bakery. I know Shelby posted on her Instagram for us to vote on whether we wanted to bring Toasted Tides back or Midway Magic back from this collection. I voted for both. I don't know if that was allowed, but they were my 2 favorite scents from the collection. I think this one has made it back. I don't know if the other one has. I do believe that someone mentioned this one had made it back. I think they need both. But oh my gosh, this is delicious. I don't know how this performs in the candle. Like I said, my wax melt was a little bit light, but this smells nice and strong. So I will let this candle cure anyway because it is vanilla heavy. So I will report back, of course, how my wax melts do the second time I warm them, because they'll be in my empties video. So make sure you watch out for that. All right, you heard me talk about it. Toasted Tides. Those were my 2 favorites. I will tell you, I haven't burned it yet, but I did buy the candle in Pink Sunset and Sandals. It smells beautiful and cold. It is very similar to Yankee Candle's Pink Sands. So I'm very excited. I may go in and order one of these and that. So I have another for my shelf for next year because I probably won't get to it this year. And I am really liking, I haven't melted them yet, but I am really liking how Sunkissed Soleil smells on cold. So I may be picking that up too. But there is something about this candle, you guys. So the scent notes are salted air, toasted marshmallow, sun-warmed driftwood, glowing embers, and soft vanilla. This is beach bonfires at sunset, warm and softly smoky with a hint of sweetness. I don't always like smoky, but I will say it is pretty much softly smoky. And there is just something about this scent that is just driving me wild, you guys. I love it so much. I'm actually working on the candle. It's almost done. It won't be on my empties this week, but my empties will go up much later in this video anyway because I plan to post this sooner. But this is so good. I love this so much. I think if you like scents like Scentsy's Bonfire Beach, if you like scents like Beach Nights from Bath and Body Works, where they're kind of marshmallow heavy, even Marshmallow Fireside from Bath and Body Works. And none of those scents are quite this. This is in a league of its own, but this is so creamy and so beautiful. It's so hard to describe. But it definitely kind of fits in the same category as those other scents I mentioned. I love it so much. I love it so much. I knew I needed more. I don't know. I've got to check and see what she did about the voting on that. I felt like the voting was kind of close, but I really hope she makes this part of her core lineup. She does have a core lineup with scents that she offers all year long, and I really do think that this is a great all year long scent. Toasted Tides, definitely. I could do this in summer. I could do this in winter. I could do this in fall. It's one of those kind of scents. It's just a vibe all year long. It's absolutely beautiful. If any of those scents sound up your alley and you're in the market to place an order with Gift Gala, even if you just pick up the wax melts, which are priced at $7, so compared to the vendor wax world, it's kind of on par. Try it out, you guys. Try it out, you guys. It's so good. All right, guys, let's get to the 2 new candles that are also part of the Summer to Savor collection, just like all the wax melts were. Now, how many candles were part of this collection? So there are 10 scents that are part of this collection. So I picked up 2. So I have 6. So I have a good portion of them. The ones I did not get were Caramel Coast, Cashmere Cotton Candy, which I'm kind of curious about, and I'm kind of regretting that I didn't pick up the wax melts because I know Amy is really enjoying that one. All right, so I didn't get Caramel Coast. I didn't get Cashmere Cotton Candy. I did not get Sweet Sea Salt Tides, but Amy is making me rethink that one too. She is a bad influence. And I did not get Neon Glow Float. So 4 I didn't get, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I didn't get those. But you know your girl Terry got Creamsicle Dreams, right? You know me and orange. And I'm listening to people talk about this one, and they're talking about this has a lot of orange in it. And I'm fine with that. I mean, I like orange creamsicle. I love that candle from Harry Slacken. Orange, I think it's called Orange Creamsicle. I love that candle. It's one of my favorites. I love an orange creamsicle scent. The funny thing is, like my favorite flavor, like in candy or ice cream, is not orange. But I love the smell of orange. And I love to eat like fresh oranges. I love that fresh orange smell. But I love like an orange creamy, an orange bakery, an orange ice cream. I love those kind of scents. I don't know what the deal is. When it comes to candy, my favorite flavor is watermelon probably, and banana. That won't shock you. But orange is the one candy that I'll probably leave to the side. Like if I'm eating some Skittles, orange is not going to be the one I pull out. It's going to be red. So I know, fun fact, right? Or maybe not so fun. Anyway, Creamsicle Dreams has notes of, let me find it here, blood orange, buttercream, and creamy vanilla. So this is melted orange creamsicles from the little beachside stand with neon signs glowing against the sunset sky. Soft orange and buttery vanilla swirled together into a smooth, nostalgic summer treat. I can't wait to get my nose on this. I cannot wait. Thank you so much, Shelby, for including the labels. Look at the little pop of color there. I'm loving that because usually her labels don't have color. So, wow. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Love, love, love. So that's new. This was so good. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's so simple. It's nothing extravagant. But sometimes I like it simple. So I get a creaminess. Now, I get a lot of orange, so I will agree with my fellow YouTubers. There's a lot of orange here, and I'm not mad about it one bit. It's a juicy orange, which probably sounds kind of weird because you have that creaminess going in there too, but oh, the orange is strong. But I do get the creaminess. Oh, oh my gosh. To me, it smells like orange sherbet ice cream with vanilla swirls. But like thin vanilla swirls because orange is the star. Oh my gosh, you guys. Can this be voted in? Come on. I feel like it's not going to because I feel like orange creamsicle is not for everyone, but it's for me. I love that. I knew I needed the candle. I didn't even have to play with a wax melt. I knew I needed that. So I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see how it translates to burn, but I love it. I love it. All right, last but not least, as I said, it won't take you but a minute, not even a minute. It'll take you literally 2 seconds to guess. Like I said, if you knew the scent list, which one this is. This is Boardwalk Banana Crunch. I am so psyched about smelling this one, you guys. So psyched. So this has notes of, and I feel like the reviews on this have been really good as far as like cold sniff. I don't know that I've seen any burn reviews. So I can't wait to see those. But this is one that I'll get into. And the orange creamsicle one, like these will be ones I will do this summer. So this is golden banana loaf, toasted maple oats. That oats, oh, that sounds amazing. Like I'm feeling like, could this be like Kringle's Fruit and Flakes, which to me kind of smells like banana oatmeal? I'm hoping. Melted brown sugar. Okay, so those are all the notes. Golden banana loaf, toasted maple oats, and melted brown sugar. Warm banana loaf, fresh from the Carnival Bakery, topped with toasted maple oats and ribbons of melted brown sugar, drifting through salty boardwalk air. I'm so psyched. I'm so psyched. You know, I love banana. Oh my gosh. I can smell it already. Look at this label, you guys. Oh, it's so cute. There's a little pop of color. Oh my gosh. So this will peel. This little piece here will come off, and then the little label will go on the candle jar, and it will look beautiful when all is said and done. Shut up. This is so yummy. I agree with Amy. This smells like a very ripe banana, which is not always my thing because, you know, in real life, like when a banana is like kind of bruised, which this doesn't smell like, it just smells like a ripe banana. It's at that perfect firmness where it's ready to eat and be delicious. But like when you have like a bruised banana, it's not my thing. It just gets like overly sweet. There's so much sugar in it at that point. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, it's delicious. It does kind of smell like banana. It smells like banana bread, like coated. So not like banana oatmeal, but banana bread, like coated in like this streusel oat maple topping. And the maple isn't cloying. It's not aggressive. It's not over the top. It's perfect. I can be sensitive to maple, and I think this is perfect. Oh my gosh. This is so delicious. This is so delicious. Oh, the banana is strong. So if you're sensitive to banana, I wouldn't recommend this one. You probably wouldn't even have your eye on this one if you were. But yeah, I could see when people are a little bit more sensitive to banana, it can kind of go candyish on them quickly. This is delicious. I think if you like Kringle Candles warm banana loaf or banana bread, which is the same scent, this may be something you like. I also think if you like Fruit and Flakes, although this doesn't really scream like Fruit and Flakes to me, I feel like that's more oatmeal-y than this is. This is more bakery. That's pretty daggone delicious, you guys. So that is Boardwalk Banana Crunch. Oh my goodness. Let me put my labels back. But I am super psyched about this order. It is fantastic. These are all winners. I did not expect to love them all. I really didn't. Of course, again, this is cold sniff. So, you know, sometimes when I get on cold and when I get on burn, things can change. Just like I mentioned earlier in this video, I loved how that Kringle lemon drop cookies candle smelled on cold. And when I burned it, I was like, oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. I don't know what was going on with that candle, but I did not love it. Anyway, guys, that'll do it. I see I'm coming up on close to an hour. So it'll probably still be a good 45 to 50 minutes when I edit. So I need to sign off. I got laundry going today. So I need to go down, swap, fold up what's in my dryer because that's done. Swap and put what's in the washer into the dryer. I only have 2 smaller loads today, but I did decide to wash Bubby's blankets that he lays on my bed. They really like to lay on blankets, so that's why I always have like blankets over to the side of me. He has like pillows that he likes to lay on top of. And in the summer, I cover it with a sheet so it's nice and cool. And then in the winter and the cooler months, I put a blanket there because they love to lay on that. As you can see, Jersey loves to lay on a blanket. So there's always something on my couch laying next to me that they get to lay on. He's spread out beside me. You can't see him, but yeah, he's on his back. His legs are up. Oh my gosh, I can't. He's so cute. And of course, she's snoring away. But anyway, all that to say, I need to go finish up my laundry, but I have 2 more videos I want to pump out. So let's see if my back holds up. I'm going to go warm up my drink a little bit, grab something to eat, take some ibuprofen. I did get through this one, thankfully, and see if I can punch out 2 more videos. Guys, have a great day. Let me know in the comments below if you picked up anything recently from the Gift Gala shop. It could be from any collection, this newer collection, the previous summer collection, the core collection, leftovers from the Mother's Day, what have you. Whatever you picked up, let me know your thoughts below, good or bad. I always appreciate when you share. You know me, I give it to you straight. I want you to give it to me straight. So share your experience below. I always love to hear from you. Guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.